Yes, 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 we are here. This is a picking up of where we left off last time. We might have left you in a state where you felt as though that is good information to know. How do I do? What do I do? What now? The answer is clear. You need to raise your vibration by whatever means necessary. Now, the good thing is, with the vibrations that are coming in, you have many, many, many events celestial that are coming in, speeding up your frequency. And if you can, make sure to do things to keep your earth suit, as they refer to it, working optimally and to get yourself right, as they might say. This means no longer plugging into the hive mind of something is somebody else's fault. This very much ties into our last one. There are no bad guys. There are people who are awake to this. There are people that are asleep to this. They are just, again, following their conditioning. So it is time for you to break the chains of your conditioning. You are not a bad person. You are not a bad child. You are not a bad citizen. If you break from conditioning, you are not a heretic for not following a religion that tells you that you are less than the creator. You are in a smaller vessel than all of creation, and you are someone who needs others to help co create. However, you can raise up high enough in your frequency that you can make it so that the minute, the instant that others walk into your presence, that it sparks their remembrance of the divine within them. There are many, many, many practices. There are as many practices as there are people that can raise your frequency. Ones that are suggested on this channel, ones that are suggested on any other channelings. Whatever calls to mind is what will benefit you most. And we would like to say, because things are speeding up, that means you may have to go through different practices every single day. Something might work for a little bit, and then you go to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. And we and others like us will be throwing these out at you. The easiest, the best, is to close your eyes, put your hand over your heart, and breathe. Just breathe. Feel, get to know your suit. Your suit will tell you things. Your suit will help you with what is referred to as discernment. Discernment is one of the most important things because it keeps you out of fear. It lets you know when someone is not being honest, because the problem is in your society that people do not know they are being dishonest. Some of the practices that people do are industry standard. Some of them are things they learned at business school. They have a degree for this. Law school, they learn how to skirt the law to go right up against. Some of it is taught in places where you become a religious leader. And again, these people are not aware of the fact they are imprisoning, they are putting people down, they are keeping people from their direct access to source because you do not need anything. You can sit there with your hand over your heart because, in truth, your hand and your heart do not exist. In truth, all there is the energy of Creator. All we are is the energies which she dubbed us. And that is a perfect name. We are okay with that. We do not feel the need to announce ourselves. We hope that you will feel us. And also, anytime we would come through others, we will sound different. We will feel slightly different. However, it matters not. It matters what it wakes up inside of you. And you can bring us in. We may sound different. We may be different. We may tell you different things because we are interacting with what is inside of you. We are interacting with where you have gone with your frequency. Unplug as much as possible. And if you are going to plug into things that make you feel powerful in the most honest way, meaning they are telling you you are divine, you are creator, you are source, you are one with everything around you. That when you breathe in, you have the ability to take in all the lovely, wonderful energies that have gone around you. There are rituals, there are ceremonies, there are prayers, there are hymns, there are texts. All of them, gather the strength from them. Take back the symbols from them. Take back the cross because it means something different than an instrument of martyrdom. That is not what a cross is. And as a matter of fact, your cross would have been an X if Jesus were actually a human being. And if he actually had been crucified, it would have been on an X, not a cross. This is the thing. You need to know that none of these stories are lies. They are all parables. They are all teachings. They are there to wake you up. You have just been listening to other people tell you what they mean rather than putting your hand on your heart and discerning for yourself. Put your hand on your heart or your heart center. Put your hands there. Get to know what it feels like when you hear truth, when you are told you are divine, when you are told you are powerful. Unplug because your news is not news as you would have it be thought. It is somebody digesting it for you and thinking you are not intelligent enough to understand. You cannot discern. We will edit, digest, and spit the facts out onto you like a mother bird vomiting up. That is what's occurring. And it does not matter if it is on one side or the other. They are all owned by the same energy. They are all playing the same game. They are all putting headlines to design for you to, as they call it in your world, clickbait. They are just going to give you just enough to make you feel something. And then you are hooked, and then you forget, and then you lose your energy. It's almost like you are a balloon and someone pokes you when you get hooked, and then either water or air escapes out slowly sometimes it pops in a big explosion. When it's slowly, that is the most insidious because you don't notice. You don't notice, and you come back again and again And again, because your earth suit is wired chemically for this. And it's an addiction. An addiction you have to break. You have to get dopamine in a way that serves you, that does not make you a slave. You are all drug addicts when you are hooking into drama, when you are hooking into trauma. If you are reading things, these will not save you. Yes, have a weather alert, but don't read the news on the weather alerts because they're often there. Things like weird things that you don't need to know. And sometimes you only need to know if some really extreme thing is happening. You can generally go outside and look and feel for yourself. Because often when you look at your weather, it is on percentages. You have the power, discern it. Put your hand on your heart. Learn as you watch things. If you are not comfortable completely unplugging from things, watch with your hand on your heart. Notice again when you listen to something that tells you you are divine, you are powerful, how that makes you feel. Listen to good things. Listen to people telling you the truth and feel what it feels like. Feel the energy that's exchanged between your hand and your heart, or what you feel inside your suit. What do you feel? And then start noticing when you feel that and when you don't feel that. And then decide what to turn off and what to tune into. Pick up an actual physical book because these cannot be edited, they are already there. Pick up things. You are intelligent. You are the divine intelligence. You are so much more. Again, do things that fill you with your energy. But once you get this discernment down, it will be much easier. We thank you and we will talk again soon. Be well.